think Jamie said, "Looks good," and moved on with their life.
That sounds like Jamie. Jamie, the busy grad student
Yeah.
who got into their PhD program, just
Yeah.
having no time at all in the world. Looks
Right.
great. Bye.
Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Tuesdays Play Micromages by Morphcat Games. This game is part of Itch.io's bundle for racial justice and equality. I'm DeValiente and I'm playing with my friend Bond, whose channel you can follow in the link in the description below. The following features violence, flashing animation, and strong language. Discretion is advised. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
Oh my god.
But yeah, there's only two opinions about that disclaimer that I actually really care about. And I got both of those opinions, so yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say.
Yeah.
I hung out with my brother yesterday for the first time in like 2 years.
The one with the cat.
Yeah, with the cats.
And the vulva chairs.
And the vulva chairs, which I should send you pictures of to put in the video.
Well, I have the one picture from the game room.
Oh, right. Feel free to put it.
But if you have more pictures, I will.
Feel free. I can ask his fiance to get it in the best light, so you can see.
Just have her take like a video of it. And like it can even be like TikTok orientation. I don't care.
Or
and, like I will cut the video now. And insert the video so that
my grandmother's cherished vulva chairs.
the cherished vulva chairs, the cherished chairs of vulva. Good old Slovakian county of vulva.
Actually, this is my Dutch grandmother, my Oma.
Oh, your Oma.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Netherlands.
The good old Netherland county of vulva. Vulva sounds more like a Slovakian term.
It does. Yeah, and it's hilarious because like when she got home, she was volunteering. She got home, and I told her that my brother had told me what she said about the chairs, and she's like, it's amazing because I said that once and I've never thought about it again, but apparently your brother thinks about it every day. she just said it and went on with her life, and meanwhile he's just cursed with the knowledge every time he looks at the chairs.
Oh my god, isn't that just the way though?
Yeah.
Like, somebody says something, immediately forgets that they said it, and then the person that was actually listening to them is just like, what the fuck?
Their life is changed forever.
And now they have cursed chairs. Cursed vulva chair.
Oh my god. It's just so funny because as children we're like, oh, they're leaves. And then fucking Danny comes in and is like, oh, vulvas.
Yep. Excellent.
Great.
Thank you, Danny.
Bless.
Never met you. Probably am not going to meet you for like 20 years because that's how long it's going to take me to make money in order to go up to Canada to meet people.
Yeah, it's just like...
Unless I can finally convince you to move here.
Well, here's the thing. What would I do for work?
Content creator.
Alright, how about this? When the channel is making enough money for both of us to survive, sure.
Well, here's the thing, is I'm going to teach you how to edit. And, because I'm probably going to be stuck in one particular job, one of my odd jobs, until this woman dies.
It's not your roommate woman, right? Different woman?
No. Yeah, so one of my odd jobs is I'm helping this woman organize her research files for a book that she wants to write about her experience with a homeowners association and the multiple lawsuits that she's had to file against the HOA and against her against the other residents of the condos. Oof, they had you in a corner. That was not fair. And every week I go there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I feel like she only does anything while I'm there. Because when I'm not there, I think she just gets way too overwhelmed because she doesn't have, like, that, like, she doesn't have anything to ground her.
Yeah.
And which sucks, and it's like, I know that's, like, I know how that feels.
Yeah. Fuck, I was so close!
At least you have one more try before you have to game over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, if we don't beat level 1 by the end of tonight, I think that's it for micromanaging.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I have to say. Speaking of home ownership and shit like that. So, my brother was running late. Oh, what the fuck? What did I do?
I don't know. Well, you lost your ferry.
Well, apparently first I dropped it. And I don't know how I did that.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I start... Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So
your
yeah.
brother was running late.
Yeah, so he owns a condo in the town we grew up in. The horribly homeless people hating town. Like the government offered to help with the homeless, like the problem with homeless people there because there were so many. And people hated homeless people so much that they refused the government's help. They just wanted, they just wanted them gone because what the government.
Well, how's that gonna help them if it's like if you refuse the government help?
Well, the government.
How is that?
The government wanted to create SROs and shelters, so like they wouldn't have these shanty towns in people's like backyards in like the wooded areas.
Right.
But they're like, no, we just want them gone altogether. So fuck you. They don't get.
This is the first step into getting that, by the way.
Listen, that's how this town is. So,
oh my god.
Yeah, my brother owns a condo there, and I was sitting outside because he was late, and he's like, so, this doesn't happen very often, but there's a guy who will, come out and shout at anyone who's sitting on, like, the red, hold on. Damn it. He'll come out and yell at anyone who's sitting on the red, like, concrete barrier where they put some plants and stuff like that, which is exactly where I was sitting. And he just screams at people that it's his property. We can't be, you can't loiter there. You have to leave immediately. Like, he's foul. He's vicious. And, like, one time and it's because, like, sometimes they do get homeless people there who do hang out there, and they sometimes do drugs. But, like, again, they refuse to put shelters in place and SROs. So, like, where else the fuck are they gonna do that? And he's done it to people, residents of the building. Like, that's the batshit insane thing. Is like, my brother was just sitting out front, waiting for a friend to come. And And the guy came out and just started screaming at my brother that he can't be loitering there. And my brother's like, bro, I own a building here. I own a building. I own a condo here.
Yeah.
I live here. And he's like, I don't give a shit where you live. And I'm like, wow, this guy is just like unhinged. And then like,
seriously,
one time, so you know those rapid tests for COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my dad got a bunch of them, and so he was gonna give some to my brother. So they're out in the parking lot. My dad drops off these rapid tests, and the guy. Oh yeah, no, the guy was watching, and he's like, "You don't get to do drug deals in our parking lot. Like, you don't, like, fuck you." Started screaming at him, and my brother's like, "These are rapid tests for COVID." And then the guy was like, "I don't care what they are," and he refused to let my brother back into the building. Like, he was he was just barring the door. And so, like, my brothers had to actually file complaints about him with the council because he's just going off and harassing everyone. And part of that is just like he's so angry about all these homeless people. And then, like, the other thing too is at 3 a.m. there's a homeless guy that regularly breaks into the garage where all the recycling is kept and takes the bottles. And like the entire building wanted to put up like prison guard fencing. Like, my brother showed me the fencing, what it looked like, and it was like out of a prison. And they wanted to put that up to prevent this guy from just getting bottles out of their trash. And my brother's like, fuck that. I'm not paying $10,000 for a fence preventing a guy from getting fucking bottles at 3 a.m. Because, like, some people are like, oh, well, it's a safety concern for, like, the older people who live in the building. And my brother's like, hi, none of the older people in the building are up at 3 a.m. Putting their recycling out. And then, like, the other thing, too, is, like, some of them were like, well, I don't care. Those are our bottles and things. And I'm like, but you're recycling them.
Right.
If you really cared, you take them to the bottle depot yourselves and get the money yourselves. But you're not. You just don't want a homeless person to do it.
Right.
So yeah, it just, like, my hometown really hates. It really hates homeless people.
Oh, I'm glad you got out of there. So.
Yeah. My brother actually wants to leave as well, but the thing is he also wants to own a house, and there isn't really anywhere he can do that.
Not in BC.
Not in BC. He's like, I might be able to one day if we go out to, like, Chilliwack, which is, like, I don't know, Taryn. Look up the distance from Vancouver to Chilliwack, because I'm playing. Like,
Chilliwack?
Yeah, let's see what it is by car.
Chilliwack?
CHILLI
WACK?
Yes.
Chilliwack.
Chilliwack, yes.
It's an hour and 17 minutes. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, but, you know, he doesn't work in Chilliwack. He works closer to, like, Surrey, which is closer to Vancouver.
Right.
But, like, that's the only place he might be able to afford a townhouse. Not a house, a townhouse.
A townhouse in Chilliwack.
In Chilliwack, if his fiancée is able to help him with it. That's the kind of bad situation we are up here in terms of housing and affordability.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, and he's like, I want a dog one day, but, like, to have a dog, I need a townhouse because this building doesn't allow dogs.
But it's a condo. It shouldn't fucking matter.
No, yeah, it's a when he bought it, it was on a no pets basis.
Oh.
Or sorry, not no pets, because he has cats.
Okay, you are not as far from me as I thought you were.
No, I'm not.
I thought you were like... I guess it's because, like, I'm still thinking in Texan terms, where all of the major cities, except for El Paso, are, like, 3 hours away from one another.
Yeah, I could drive, like, if I had a car, I could drive to, like, Portland in, like, a day and a half or something.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand. I drive a day and a half to get out of Texas.
If it makes you feel better, it takes from BC to Ontario. It takes a week of driving.
It took me a week to get from Texas to Oregon. Okay, Oregon is bigger than I thought it was too, because like I thought it was just this tiny little state, but no, it's like half the size of Texas.
Yeah, so that's why I keep joking about whether my company's U.S. location is close enough to you.
It's not.
No, it's still a 4-hour drive.
I would have to move to Portland or to St. Helens.
No, even then it would still be too long, because the one of the work locations is in Tacoma. So, like, near the tail end of Washington, I think?
It's, like, toward the middle of Washington.
Okay.
Or, no, am I wrong? Hold on. This map got rid of its guidelines. I don't... No, it is, like, it's in the middle west of Washington.
Yeah, so it's about 4 hours to where you are now.
Yeah. So... But it would take me about 8 hours to get to Vancouver.
Yeah.
If I just drove.
If you just drove. That's why I said a day and a half. Because, like, that's accounting for you not driving like a madman.
No, I can make 8 hours in a day. That's, like, how many hours a day I drove from Texas.
Well, just let me know if you're ever heading up here.
Yeah, well, I have to get my passport finagled.
And then you have to figure out what, like, the PCR test situation is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be moving to Canada anytime soon, that's for sure.
Oh, I meant for a visit, but sure, that too.
Oh, you have to take a test?
Well, it depends. Because they keep changing the guidelines. At one time, you had to take a test if you were visiting. But now I don't know, because, again, they keep going back and forth based on what COVID is doing.
Oh, it's like a COVID thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, I have to take some kind of like school test to get into Canada.
Oh my god. Canada is like, we fucking hate Americans. Let's make it hard for them to get in.
I mean, certain people would have never gotten into Canada if that was the case.
Yeah.
I would never have gotten into Canada. No, I think I would be like, okay, what is the state that Vancouver is in? And I would be like, that's a trick question. It's not a state, it's a province. I learned that from a 7-year-old. And it's like, okay, yeah, you're not gonna get the rest of these, so that's like good enough.
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, Jamie's supposed to be coming here at the end of June.
Oh yeah?
So, yeah, so it'll be the first time in 2 years that Jamie and I have seen each other.
Is Winnie coming?
No, they're coming by plane.
Okay.
So, I don't think she wants to subject Winnie to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Winnie is a cry monster on the best of days.
Yeah. You would probably have to sedate her.
Yeah. And Jamie would just rather not. Because also, like, Winnie would be like, I can't leave grandmother for more than a day. What will she do without me?
Not fatten her up.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, she's gonna be like 20 pounds heavier when Jamie gets back. I'm always surprised at how big Montana is. It's just a vast amount of nothing.
We used to
Texas, and I'm like, that's a vast amount of nothing.
Is everything just a vast amount of nothing?
Everything, like, okay, so there's like the Midwest kind of starts with North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and then everything west of that is just nothing. But like Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, and Louisiana, everything east of that is just all like scrunched up together, and there's like most of the states are in that area.
Yeah.
Are the east of the country. And I just said Minnesota wasn't Midwest, and I'm probably going to get a lot of people going, excuse you?
Listen, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
What do I know about the states?
But probably is about as much as Minnesotans know about Canada, so...
Well, so I've heard some people say that Minnesotans are similar to Canadians, but I don't know how true that is.
The accent is very similar.
Is it? Okay.
Or at least that's what I've heard. Like, because there's a woman on TikTok I watch who I love. She does this series called Midwest Salads that aren't really salads, and they're like those Jell-O mold salads from the 50s. Yeah. And she shows you how to make them and like what kind of event you would be taking those to. And they're she swears they're good. And I'm like, I want to believe you, but I can't.
Actually,
and,
I would vomit. I just can't handle Jell-O.
Oh my god, I ate a huge bucket of pudding today.
Pudding I can do, Jell-O I can't.
Yeah, I was at the grocery store and I was just like, I made that mistake of going hungry.
Oh.
And it's like, I'm only here for toilet paper and paper towels and maybe a snack. And I was just like, I saw this huge bucket of pudding and I'm like, snack. But I hate going grocery shopping at the grocery store in town because it is so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I have to drive 20 minutes to the slightly bigger small town to get groceries that actually make sense price-wise. And even then, they're still really expensive.
Well, yeah, just because food just went up again in food in cost.
Yeah, I really need to get back on the vegetarian diet because I had a lot of fun with the vegetarian diet.
Oh, but... I was recently given like a faux egg salad recipe that was really tasty using tofu.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think there's a vegan place in Yachats that has it's called green salmon, but they have tofu eggs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a recipe for those too.
Yeah.
Very tasty.
And I miss going there, but they're also really expensive because it's really funny because because in Lincoln County where I live, there's Lincoln City, which is like the capital of the county. I don't know how shit works. And then from Lincoln City, all the way down to, I think, I don't know where Lincoln County ends. But I want to say it ends, like, a little past Yachats.
Mm-hmm.
It's Yachats, Waldport, Bayshore, which Bayshore is just, like, a neighborhood. It's not a anything. Seal Rock, Newport, Depot Bay, and then Lincoln City. And I think that's Lincoln County. There are some towns like inside Lincoln County, but for the coastline, that's about it. And I can tell you right now that in terms of population, it's Lincoln City, Newport. I think Waldport and Depot Bay are probably like neck and neck. And then like Seal Rock probably has like 5 people in it. And Yachats has all the old people in it.
Sorry, every other city is just like, okay, old people, you're now too old to be here, so you're going to Yachats.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's either like sometimes they can't make it as far south as Yachats, so they just stop in Waldport and they're like, fuck it, this is where I'm gonna die. And it's like, can you please go to Yachats? Can you please go to Yachats so that we can get some shit done in Waldport? You made it fast.
Yeah, I gunned. I didn't try to get anything fancy.
You're determined.
I just want to get past this goddamn ghost.
Yeah, I know. I believe in you.
This ghost and its O-face.
Aw. No.
Well, I got there with 3 lives at least.
You did. That's good. Oh my god, I should tell you. So every day I kind of like clean up this room because every day I make it worse. And I always kind of throw Rizzy's pillows over in the corner because like every day she'll like knock them around and make a mess. And so
she wants a pillow everywhere.
Yeah, she wants a pillow everywhere. The other day I put her bed on top of the pile of pillows, and it was a particularly cold day. So she knocked her bed off of the pile of pillows and scooted it over to in front of the heater.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, that's where she is. She's just in her bed waiting for the heater to come on. And I'm like, actually, this room is kind of warm. I don't really think I need the heater today. But in about, like, 10 minutes, I'm probably going to say the opposite.
Do. Come on, at least leave me a fairy as well. Damn it.
Oh yeah, the last 3 episodes of Pikaniku come out this week.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Such a, like, lovely, nice game.
I love that game. It is so much fun. And it's like, if I had taken my time with it and gotten, like, all of the mini quests or whatever, like, I probably would have, like, 20 episodes of that game. But I only have 9. Because I just, like... I do like that you can... the world doesn't stop after you, like, beat the big bad guy. And, like, you can go back and, like, do some of the quests that you didn't do, but... Not to spoil it for anything for you, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that I didn't do that.
Listen, you got a whole humble bundle to get through.
I do, and I made the new list of games I need to go through for May. So one of them I think I might just skip entirely because it's called Hidden Folks, and when I look at it, it just looks like Where's Waldo. And it's like, I don't want to play 6 hours of Where's Waldo.
I really wish you didn't shoot out little baby ghosts, dude.
No! Oh, so close.
Thank you for joining us for episode 19 of 2 Days Play Micro Mages by Morphcat Games. The next episode will be out shortly. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment letting us know what you like down below. Please no hate or spoilers, as we're not above removing those comments and the people who make them. That's all for now, folks, and we'll see you next time.